Howdy ho there, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Minthillbilly's Action News. Friends, today is the first edition of the news show, and tonight's topic is technology. That thing that we all love to hate so much, technology. We have our laptops, we have our cell phones, we have our computers, we have our cars that are computer controlled. All these devices that are just ruling our lives, friends and neighbors. Well, I would like, on tonight's newscast, I challenge you out there in TV land, in YouTube land, I want you to put away the technology for one weekend. Put it all away. Take the kids somewhere on a trip. Leave the cell phones at home. Take one phone just for emergency. No need to be stupid. But put it away. Put it in the console of your car. Take these kids out. Let them breathe some fresh air outside. Let them run. Let them play. Let them enjoy nature. Let them stop and smell the roses, okay? No more Facebooking. No more tweeting. No more Instagramming. Any stuff like that. Let's just try to get back to the way things were back in the old days. Just let our children experience what we experienced, okay? And if you watch TV, limit it to only 3 channels. I know most televisions today, when you got cable service or something, you probably got 75 to 300 channels. Well, just turn on and say, look, you're going to pick between 3 channels, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, friends and neighbors, well, that's my message to you, and I hope you go out there and accept my challenge, and let's have a weekend of non-technology. Howdy ho there, friends and neighbors. Minthillbilly news tonight, and in tonight's portion we're going to go do a little bit of throwback here, okay, to the days of Batman and Robin. I'm not talking about these movies that are on TV today that are kind of dark and, you know, a little bit kind of on the edge of being a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, somebody, with the word too gory or whatever for your children to watch. I'm talking about the days of the Batman TV show. Graphic, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for the days of the Batman TV show that come on in the 60s, you know. Well, I grew up in the 70s. But those are reruns that were on TV, and those are awesome. You know, it's a 30-minute TV show. It goes, you know, the theme song went like this: Batman. You know, when they get in a fight, you know, you didn't see blood or anything like that. It was just like you saw this little thing flash up that said "Zoom, smack" or something like that. I mean, it was just good quality television. You know, it's good for kids to watch. It wasn't nothing bad about it. So, friends, that's our little flashback tonight on tonight's newscast. Join us next time. And over and out from Minthillbilly. All right, friends, Minthillbilly's news channel. Tonight's technical segment, I want to talk about, and this will be in the category of automobile repair, okay? The pesky P0401 code that causes the little yellow light on your dashboard to come on, okay? And the code is P0401, okay? That is an EGR, inefficient flow code, okay? Now, depending on what type of vehicle that you're working on, probably the passage that runs from the intake manifold to the valve is clogged up with crud, okay? And this crud is built up in there because today's fuels are so cheap, and you know, they put dadgum additives in it and they put ethanol in it, and it's like really gripes my butt, you know, the way we have this cheap fuel that we're putting in our cars today. I mean, I just wish we could go back to like the 70s where we had leaded fuel, you know, so lead's not good for the environment, but you know what, it made horsepower, okay? And I bet it wouldn't have clogged up EGR passages either, you know, if we had EGRs back then. Well, we did, but anyway, let's get back on topic, okay? So you got your EGR valve right here, okay? And then the way it works is it's exhaust gas recirculation, okay? So let's think about it. We got a valve that operates a passage of air that runs from the intake manifold, okay, to this valve, and then we got a passage that runs to the exhaust, okay? So when the computer thinks that it's okay to reburn some of that exhaust gas, it will say open up valve, and it allows some of that exhaust gas to come right back through the intake manifold, okay, and reburn through the intake manifold, helping to reduce emissions, okay? Well, when that gets all clogged up, and that passage gets all clogged up, and when it says open up valve, and the hot exhaust gas goes in there, but it can't actually reach the intake manifold to reburn, it throws up the little light that flashes in your face, the yellow light. Yeah, and that's what causes it to come on. In a lot of states in our country that have emission laws and emission standards and state inspections, your car will not pass if that light is on. So you'll have to pay someone like me to fix that problem for you, okay? So just want to explain that. That's tonight's Tech Talk, and we will see you next time. Take care. Okay, friends, we're back from the commercial break, and now we're going to talk about the Minthillbilly weather segment right now. Okay, folks, here in the Carolinas lately, it has been hot. It has been muggy, and then all of a sudden it got dry, okay? And then now they're talking about droughts, okay? And things are getting pretty bad. They're calling for a mandatory, not mandatory, but what's the word I'm looking for? Volunteer water restraint, okay? So we're asked not to water our lawns. Hey, did you cut the water off out there? Ha ha! Just kidding about that. Anyway, don't water your lawns, don't wash your cars in the middle of the day. Try not to run too much laundry in the middle of the day, and just don't take a shower. You know, it's okay to smell a little bit. But anyway, the reason that we're not having the rain is because we don't have no humidity, okay? We had some humidity last week, but it didn't really spark up any thunderstorms, okay? So we kind of missed out on that. I think they got them a little bit south of us, you know? But here we didn't get any. Then all of a sudden, bam, we lost all the humidity. You know, the temperature is still way up there like in the 90s, you know? But we have no humidity, so we don't even have a chance for a late day thunderstorm, okay? Except if you're over top of my house where, you know, I've been watering the, well, anyway, no, I hadn't really been doing that. But anyway, so hopefully here in the future, the forecast looks like this for the next few days. We are going to be in the 90s, okay? We're going to be in the 90s. We are hoping, actually we're going to get some more humidity. So I'm thinking about by Thursday, okay, we should be getting maybe some late day thunderstorms, okay? And Friday, I believe we are going to get some rain, maybe like in the early morning hours before, while people are trying to go to work. Okay, so anyway, that's your Minthillbilly weather forecast for today, friends and neighbors, and we'll see you next time. Welcome there, friends and neighbors. Tonight you're cooking with Minthillbilly on the Minthillbilly News Channel. Friends, let me tell you something. After a hard day's work, okay, it's hard to come home and like create this magnificent chef type dinner for you and your kids, but you do want to have something semi-healthy, you know, for them to eat, okay? But it's got to be fast, okay? It's got to be good, fast, and cheap, okay? So anyway, here's my idea. Here's what I like to do sometimes. Okay, first of all, get the stone out of the oven. If you don't have a piece of stoneware, you need to contact your local Pampered Chef dealer. They will hook you up with one, okay? So get you a stone, pull it out of the oven, go ahead and cut the oven on 425, all right? Open up the freezer, get out some chicken strips, lay them on there, maybe a couple frozen burritos, those are nice and tasty, and some tater tots, okay? Now that's all the stuff that's really not that good for you, but it really tastes good, okay? Throw that in the oven for like 20 minutes, all right? Then, after that, okay, you need a little bit of vegetable to go with it, okay? So I like to get a bag of frozen broccoli, okay? And we put that in our little rice cooker. Put that in a rice cooker. Put a little bit of butter in it, a little bit of salt, throw it in the microwave for like 7 to 8 minutes, okay? And then let it sit there after that. Open the lid, stir it one time, let it sit there. And if you want to add some cheese to it, you can. My kids like cheese in there, so we go ahead and put that in there. And then, after that, that's pretty much a good staple meal there. But then if you want to add something even better to it, cut up some apples, okay? Cut up some strawberries. Serve that with the meal. You got a nice quick meal that you actually didn't spend very much time on, and it'll be done in 25 minutes. That's awesome, okay? So that's tonight's Cooking with Minthillbilly idea. Have a great day.